Hello everyone, Mo Jingjing and I, Ching, is from Group 4. I would like to share with you about the freedom and discipline in Montessori. So let's start our sharing. Now, my first question is to ask everyone, who doesn't like freedom? Everyone has their own right to choose what they like and what they don't like. The same goes with the small children. Every child has their right to choose their freedom, what they want to do, what they don't like to do. In Montessori education, they believe that freedom within limit is an inspiring concept for children to learn on their own, to let children start to explore the things around them from the early age. Now, below, I had listed several freedoms that children should have in their study. So the first one, to let the children move freely. If we want the children to learn, so we need to let the children move. Move freely is the main way they learn, develop, and grow, including their motor skills development. Besides that, it is also good for preschooler confidence as they test their ability and discover the world around them. This can prove that play isn't their enemy of learning, but it's a learning partner of them. The second thing is freedom of choice, to allow the children to move, to make choice for themselves. Just as educators offer an environment that promotes respect and provide the opportunity to the children. The next one, important free time for children, giving a child time to play by herself. With no guidance, develop different ability at different age. And this is the opportunity to let them learn about self-sufficiently and self-regulation. And repetition can take many forms, including the child doing their works himself. In Montessori environment, child will observe other children doing work and then teach another. So each of this action reinforces the ability. The repetition, the activities with zeal will enter a sensitive period or progress to the next. Number 5, freedom of communication. Montessori encourage communication in the classroom. Children learn to discuss activities, problem solve, develop their social skills. In Montessori elementary environment, we will hear a steady hums of activities. Children are discussing, negotiate, debating, and collaborating. And these things are happening continuously throughout their work cycle. So number 6, give children a freedom to make mistakes. Children are people and people make mistakes. In Montessori, we cherish children's freedom to correct their own mistakes. We call this process control of error. It is built in every Montessori work, but children do make mistakes. So, example, in error of movement, in education error, and an error in judgment. So the children are not machine. They are people. They deserve the dignity of discovery and self-correction. So of course, we know that humans learn from their mistakes. So we must permit children to make them. Finally, Dr. Maria gave us, every educator today, the best gift we can give our children is the root of responsibility and the wings of independence. Teachers are engineer of the human soul, so we should not we should not control, we should not obliterate the development of each child in the learning process. Next, I will give my time to my partner who wants to share with you about the discipline in Montessori. Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm Jingjing. Now I'm going to share about discipline in Montessori philosophies. All right, okay, so what is the discipline in Montessori actually? Okay. So actually for discipline is an art and it's like a science of teaching skill and explaining the consequences of action to help children to develop inner discipline. And in Montessori, children are disciplined due to emphasize on independence and self-reliance. Firstly, discipline is not punishment, but instruction and training, which means allow the child to learn and teach them about the responsibility and self-discipline through natural consequences. Then discipline should be about how the children conduct themselves rather than do this or else statement. As Montessori emphasizes helping children understand and internalize how their action affect to others. And lastly, parents should address their children's tantrums calmly and help them understand their world better. So parents should allow children to choose their own learning materials, allowing them and a place in their family. So actually how Montessori discipline to cultivate responsibility and good behavior to the children. Montessori teaches responsibility to children to understand the consequences about their actions and mistakes when they cause any harms to others. Children are impulsive and can say and do anything that can hurt others. So it is very important to explain in a way that they understand. And second, taking a child, we should involve them in the process to make them an active participant. Being calm is the best way to cope and communicate with adversity. Besides that, Montessori teaches children to self-motivate, be responsible, and take responsibility for their action or behavior. Therefore, Montessori provides freedom, understanding, and medication to help them for self-discipline and self-motivate. So lastly, my conclusion about Montessori discipline is allow children to develop naturally and build a strong foundation of learning that will last them a lifetime. That's about all my sharing. Thank you.